Good evening, welcome back. Probably a quick one today. I don't think so. I'll be able to talk for too long. It's been quite an interesting day. The key thing being, it was a day one of the travel writing workshop that was being conducted by IITTM that I registered for. So, this I think I mentioned yesterday about learning some new thing and putting something into my head which will help me on a longer term or probably something which can benefit on a long term basis. And this is about the travel writing aspect. So I'm kind of, I would not say I'm new to it, but when you call the actual professional travel writing part of it, which is basically for people who earn their living out of it, travel bloggers, travel writers, professional travel bloggers and travel writers. So it was mainly concentrated towards them. There are certain aspects of it which I wanted to learn before I could implement few of these things into my own work. So that's why I registered. And I think I mentioned yesterday that a very good friend of mine is basically taking this workshop. It's Lakshmi Sharath. Today was day one. The inauguration was at 4 o'clock to be precise. They asked us to join at 3:45. For I don't know for what reason, but there are about 160 plus people who have registered, and the inauguration was a very formal, very kind of like a government ish kind of a thing, wherein they had like inaugural speech and vote of thanks and a word by the chief guest, a typical thing, but like I had no complaints regarding that. So that itself took about half an hour. But the actual session started at around 4:45. Initially, last evening, they sent out a mail telling that we need to key in a little bit of bio about ourselves and also tell what is the expectation from this particular workshop. And they wanted us to limit us to say something like 300 words. But keeping that aside, I just wrote something. I knew what I wanted to learn, or like I just wanted to know how to approach travel writing and learn about it. But the best part was today was the introductory session. Like today was like day one was completely about the overview of travel writing. How do you approach travel writing? How do you get story ideas and so many stuff. To be honest, I was mind blown. The the type of information that was shared and everything was like overwhelming. It was very good. I don't know. I mean, like, one of the things that was asked is not to add too many adjectives to your writing. I don't want to do that even in the videos. But the best part over the period of the 2 hours of the training for day one today, what I observed was that most of the things that they were teaching, there was a parallel that I could draw even in the video world. There are so many things that you can adopt even when you're doing a video, especially like my style of videos, which is mainly to do with documentary or travel related movie. I just realized that we can literally connect dots and we can something which you can tell as a story in words can be told in visuals also. I'm not just talking about the photos wherein it is one image telling a story, but here I'm talking about you can literally translate a good travel writing into a video or vice versa. And these are the type of mindset that one needs to go when they're going to create content, be it writing or be it the videos. And that's something which I realized during the course today. The key takeaway for me as a part of this the whole day one was this 3 points that they mentioned. One is your writing should be informative, your writing should be immersive, and your writing should be inspiring. Very key things. And there are so many subsectors in travel writing, be it listicles, information stuff, or be it narratives, be it recommendations, be it travel logs, and so many stuff. There are like a whole lot of things. Like quite a lot of them were new to me, and I just realized that I had been concentrating on only one style, or probably I would say a one or two style of writing travel stuff. But I just realized that there is so many ways in which you can actually go back and create contents from one trip itself. And that's apparently an assignment for today for us also, that we have to go back and tell them what is that list of things that we can write about, keeping one place in mind and keeping all these topics like styles of travel writing to be precise. Now all these styles can be fit into one of these three, that is basically information, immersiveness, and inspiring stuff. So it can be about Information can be things like listicles or recommendations or stats and things like that. Immersiveness is basically about experiential stuff, wherein you talk more about experiences that you had while being in a travel. So many factors. I'm just giving you one example. I mean, if I talk, it will become like a translation of whatever happened there in the session. And when it comes to inspiring, it's about talking about places, talking about people who are a key element of that particular place that we have visited. And I think by now you could have sensed that there is a lot of things that you can connect and a lot of things that you can do when it comes to translating this into videos as well. And those are the things that I'm just noting down the points, and I'm continuously like sort of like it's like I'm parallelly thinking while I'm listening and while I'm writing down the points. I'm also thinking how well I can adapt to it, how well I can make a template out of it so that it can be used for making documentary videos, or it can be used to make travel videos and stuff like that. So quite a lot of good learning today, and I'm really happy that I enrolled for this. I didn't take a second thought like should I or shouldn't I. It was like I would probably say it'll definitely be money worth or well spent on this particular course. And more than all the certification aspect which it comes with, I'm mainly worried about all the knowledge that I'm planning to gain and how well I can utilize it. And it's not that it should not go for a waste. I ideally want it to be translated into my own writing, or probably put it into videos like what is running in my mind right now. So that was like a quick review about the day one of the travel writing workshop that I am a part of. So probably even tomorrow that will be a summary of the day two itself, or maybe something interesting happens tomorrow that I can talk about. And the weekends classes I will summarize it on Monday. But definitely, I think I'm enjoying this whole workshop stuff that I'm joined and I'm going through. Very interesting stuff. And the best part is like I think there are about 160 participants, and it has I think so all age ranges, because in the beginning during the inauguration, quite a lot of them were on the video and I could see some of the faces. So there are youngsters, there are people who are quite old that I could notice. But the best part is the comment section, especially when session is going on, or whenever the question and answer section starts. A lot of interesting questions, a lot of interesting inputs, a lot of points that they bring up, and a lot of references they themselves give, and all the stuff. Few people are impatient, few people are like, when will this end? I have some other activity to attend, and those type of things. Some guy even started off telling that can we have this session in Hindi so that it's easy for us to understand. The medium of the course was announced in the beginning itself that it was English. I don't know why he enrolled and now he's asking for Hindi. Anyway, keeping that aside, a lot of learning from the participants also. I mean, just going through the questions itself and all the discussions that are going on parallel, that itself is a lot of eye-opener stuff. And probably I'll add one more takeaway, that is in the form of this particular author or author or writer that I came across today. This person called Pico Iyer. So I'd never, let me be frank, I've never heard about this person in the past. And I'm not too much of a reading person. I have tons of books with me, but I don't know, that thing doesn't strike me. Like I can't sit and read something for too long. Of late, I've been getting into Audible and things like that, so that at least I listen instead of we can't read. But there was one sample section in the course wherein they showcased his work and how he explains this one place, one junction in Kyoto in Japan, and how he explains the whole scene, and absolutely no use of adjectives or anything. It's a simple writing. Like if you actually see that English is very simple, but it's extremely informative and it's extremely immersive. You actually feel that you are there in the place. You know, whatever he's talking, he's actually like turn right, see up, look at this, the noise of the bird, everything. He's just in words, he's making you feel like you're there. And I somehow it struck me like it was good that I got exposed to this one author, so that I can try to see if I can research a little bit more about his work or read some of his stuff, which will probably kind of it's like influence or inspire me in my writing also. But I really like that style. It's just three paragraphs that they read, and it was like everyone were like, "Wow, this is fantastic!" like that. So That's probably the second takeaway. This particular writer called Pico Iyer, which I liked, and a lot of history about writing was also told. How things related to travel writing was there centuries ago, which we never called as travel writing. But if you actually read it now with travel in mind, that but it talks about everything about travel, a place, an experience, a person, things like that. So overall, a very good productive day. Those 2.5 hours spent on the day one was really valuable. I'll be back tomorrow evening with an update on how the day two was and probably something else from the day. Okay. Thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.